Ladies and gentlemen, the following competition is a 6-woman battle royal, and it is for the #1 contendership to the Triple S Championship. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, she is the boss, Sasha Banks. The first stage, of course, this match will come in 2 stages, ladies and gentlemen. The first stage, this Battle Royal stage, will see 6 women enter. You are eliminated by being thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. Once a winner has been determined out of these 6, Carmella will enter the ring and a traditional match will take place. The winner of that will be crowned the Triple S Champion. The boss was the only one to confirm herself for the Battle Royal and is feeling pretty confident about herself right now. Next, from Cleveland, Ohio, she is the Total Diva, Dana Brooke. Brooke has been on the cusp of doing great things so many times here in the Revolution, so many times on the precipice of knocking down that wall that stands in her way. This could be her opportunity to do that one more time. This time, if she can make it count, Dana Brooke could be walking out of here as Triple S Champion. The opportunity of a lifetime awaits with that title belt, as we all know. Success, stardom, sacrifice. Risk it all for the greatest reward in the game. Dana Brooke. Now, the thing about this title, as always, that because of the risk involved in it, because of the risk you take with your future, you really do have to opt for this match. You're not often going to be forced into a match like this. Remember, if you hold that Triple S title, yeah, you may one day call yourself world champion. You also may spend a year not being able to chase any championship whatsoever. It's worth the risk sometimes, though. Introducing next, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, she is the Queen of Hearts, Natalya. This is another woman that wants something great for herself, that believes she can do something great if given the opportunity. Natalya, of course, a former women's tag team champion. Her and Tamina Snuka held the belts together before eventually losing them to Baybex. We will be in action later on tonight, of course, but now Natalya looks to claim her first singles championship of her CWR career. Next, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. It's time to feel the glow here in San Francisco tonight. Naomi, the former tag team champion in her own right, is back here tonight. She too wants to claim her first singles championship. Next, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. The former Patriot champion. This is a woman who's actually unsuccessfully challenged for the Triple S title in the past, which usually, of course, would disqualify her. However, it's a brand new time in the CWR. Stephanie McMahon allowed all previous records, previous sanctions to be ignored moving into this match, knowing she had to put together the best card possible. So Charlotte Flair gets the opportunity she realistically should have never gotten. But here she is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look who's back from Norwich, England, Paige. And Charlotte Flair is not happy about this one, I tell you that for nothing. The anti-diva is here. The Raven is back. Paige, a former Patriot champion, one of the most dominant stars of her era. Last year, Paige walked into Immortality, into a fatal four-way match as Patriot champion and walked out as Patriot champion. She's also one of the only women on the roster to ever give Legend Jezzy a pinfall. You know how much that means? So here we go anyway, ladies and gentlemen. 6 women will start in this battle royale. Obviously, it's all a bit manic, so we're going to do our best to try and keep up with the action as it progresses. You've got Paige and Sasha Banks in the middle of the ring there. You've got Charlotte and Dana Brooke, Natalya and Naomi. You would have thought, considering everything that's gone on, that Paige and Charlotte would be ripping each other limb from limb, but that's not the case right now. Sasha Banks, big hurricanrana there. That could have been dangerous. There's a history, of course. Natalya, Charlotte and Paige, all once members of the New Legacy. That group kind of folded. Paige kind of just disappeared. Carmella hinted that Charlotte had something to do with Paige disappearing from the group. And of course the whole thing fell apart when Charlotte just got a little bit too greedy, but it did lead Natalya and Charlotte both to championship gold in the past. Sasha Banks, in of her own right, is a former tag team champion. But the only person in this ring to have never held gold in CWR is Dana Brooke. She's going to be looking to change that tonight. Sasha, of course, a former 2-time tag team champion. Once with one of her opponents in this matchup, Naomi. Dana takes down Charlotte. Naomi has control of Natalya. Paige is on Sasha. Sasha actually just turns it around as I say that. Shining Wizard from the boss. Naomi takeover. These women are going to be looking to win this thing as quickly as possible. This is not unlike the gauntlet match from earlier, the men's tag team gauntlet match. The longer you're in this battle royal, the more energy you're expending, and the harder it is going to be to beat Carmella when she comes out here in a bit. Paige on the outside. Natalya she managed to defend herself. Paige now trying to stay in this thing as Naomi falls over the top rope. Hangs on, but Natalya is not giving up. Paige saves herself. Watching as Naomi manages to stay in this thing. Goes right back to work on Natalya. The women really haven't deviated from the women they paired off with at the beginning of the year, have they? Paige, fisherman suplex. Dana trying to stretch out the long back of Charlotte Flair. Sasha goes over the top rope, barely mind you. But Paige right on the attack there on Sasha Banks, trying to knock out the boss. Doesn't quite work out. Sasha stays alive in this thing. Dana Brooke tips over the top rope. Again, only just. But it's what counts. Sasha and Paige still going at it. Paige hits her down with the Northern Light suplex. Natalya is out of the ring on the other side. Naomi trying to eliminate her once and for all. As Dana turns her attention back to Charlotte on this side. Charlotte now over the top and hanging on for dear life. Hurricanrana there by Banks. Charlotte stays in it. Natalya even stays in it. Naomi and Natalya, one-track mind here. They are literally just dumping each other over the top rope, trying to get each other out of the match. Paige in trouble. Naomi in trouble. Is anyone going to actually be eliminated anytime soon? Paige stays in it. Naomi, however, not so lucky. The glowing one is out. She's the first one down and out. We're down to 5. Dana still now dealing with Natalya and Charlotte Flair as Paige and Sasha continue their vendetta against one another on the corner. Dana goes behind Charlotte Flair there. Nice takedown. Paige went for another suplex. Sasha able to roll it up. Of course, no pinfalls in this matchup. They may come in handy in a bit, but you've got to eliminate Paige over the top rope first, Sasha. Natalya left alone to catch her breath. She's not going to want somebody to sneak up on her. She's not going to want to hang in the corner, because the moment you do that, you risk being eliminated by somebody just turning their attention and coming straight for you. Paige over the top again. Sasha trying to eliminate Paige. Charlotte taking a moment to take her breath. Hand it for the crowd a little bit. Dana over the top. There goes Paige. Sasha Banks eliminates the anti-diva. Down goes Natalya as Dana Brooke manages to stay alive in this thing again. Down to 4. Charlotte with a big suplex on Dana Brooke. Sasha Banks, Luthez press on Natalya. A lot of energy, high level energy being expended here though. You really want to try and wrap this one up as soon as possible. Natalya and Charlotte managing to stay in control of this thing. The second generation athletes. Charlotte went for the spear. Dana saw it coming. Was able to duck and dive out of the way. Michinoku driver there by Natalya. Dana has her eyes on eliminating Charlotte, but isn't able to quite focus enough to get the job done straight away. You see that wheelbarrow facebuster there from Natalya. Just about damn near breaks the boss in half. Sasha now in trouble as Natalya has her on the outside. Charlotte has got Dana on the ropes. Dana fights back. Charlotte isn't done. And now you see Natalya is on the ropes. Natalya in trouble as Sasha Banks tries to take her down. The boss has the queen. The Queen of Hearts is eliminated. Natalya goes down. Not tonight, Natalya. Now Dana Brooke has Charlotte. Could Dana Brooke eliminate Charlotte? This would be huge for her. Sasha just watching on. Conserving her energy. Smart girl. No, not quite Sasha. Charlotte, should I say, stays in this thing. But Sasha right back on the attack of the Queen. And look at Dana going right back to trying to shove her out. Charlotte is hanging on with all of her might. But eventually the human will give in. The human body will give up. Can Dana Brooke make that happen right now? No, once again, Charlotte stays alive in this thing. As Sasha turns her attention to Brooke. Charlotte to Banks. You see Dana Brooke just slyly get back in the ring there. Nobody notices me. It's all good. Charlotte going for it on Sasha Banks now. Not able to get the job done. Once again, Sasha goes through. I think Sasha actually did go through the ropes that time. So if she was to be eliminated now, if she was to touch the floor, I don't think it would count. I mean, that would be at the discretion of the officials, but that's just what I saw, you know? Neckbreaker. Dana Brooke stops trying to eliminate and starts trying to harm once again. Charlotte has her on the ropes. Sasha Banks on the ropes again. Sasha Banks, she definitely went over this time. Dana strikes out. I don't know what Dana's doing. Back suplex. Takes down Sasha Banks, but Charlotte just puts down Dana, who's trying to recover. Charlotte taking advantage of the situation. Dana Brooke with an arm drag. And just rams Charlotte's head into the canvas. Dana has her up. Going to stretch out that back of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte over the top. Dana gets caught by Sasha. Over goes Dana. Sasha trying to eliminate the Total Diva. And there's a forearm that does the job. Dana Brooke, who looked to be on the roll of a lifetime there, not able to get the job done. And look at that electric chair drop. No, it's not an electric chair, is it? The Educator. Inverted DDT there from Banks, who stays alive. These women just going back and forth now until one of them can eliminate the other. Big boot by Charlotte Flair. But look at the takeover. Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, both of them fireman's carry takeovers. Jawbreaker. Boot misses. Flair takes advantage, but Sasha takes advantage even. I'm so confused. Talk about the rivalry, eh? Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair. I think this may even be the first time they've come to blows within the Revolution, if you could believe that. Knee drop. So poignant, so precise as Flair. Sasha Banks with the takeover. Charlotte Flair, go behind, back suplex. Turns it in. Sasha in trouble on the ropes. Charlotte going to look to eliminate her. No, Sasha says not tonight. And now Sasha manages to get the advantage there. I don't know how she did that, but Sasha Banks, she's going for it. This is where Charlotte's height could be a problem. Sorry about the technicality there. And there's a drop kick. That sends her over. I'm sorry about the technicals. I know we're having a lot of them here tonight. But Sasha Banks has won that portion of the match. But ladies and gentlemen, the match is not over yet. Introducing Sasha Banks' opponent for the championship. From Staten Island, she is FABULOUS, yes, Carmella! Carmella, of course, never lost the Triple S Championship, which is why she was given this boost chance. If she can defeat Sasha Banks tonight, she will claim back that title, and Stephanie McMahon has suggested that the championship will come into play. The title stats will reset for next season. Let's hope that's the case. There it is. Slightly altered Triple S Championship. No nameplates on it right now because nobody can lay ownership to it. I can't speak. There's a lot going on. There's been a lot going on. We've still got so much more yet to come. Carmella, Sasha Banks, one-on-one, first pinfall wins. Here we go. And the boss has obviously been through that battle royal. She's going to be tired. Carmella taking advantage of that straight away. Suplex. She's taking it to Sasha Banks. Sasha goes over the top rope, and look at that. That's how easy it would have been. Carmella, I think, just making a statement there that says, you know, I would have beaten you if I was in the Battle Royal, and I could beat you now. Referee starts the count. This is your traditional match. Count does come into effect. I don't know what would happen if there was a double count out, to be honest with you. But let's hope it doesn't come down. Look at that Carmella with that running clothesline now. She is really going at Sasha Banks. She sees this opportunity. She knows she could turn this into a women's world championship shot. Carmella has got to be thinking in the back of her mind that she's, you know, she had an opportunity once to hold the world title. She never cashed in her shot. This is her moment to get it back and finally set the wheels in motion to be at the top of the mountain. Elbow to the top of the skull, just trying to keep her down. But Sasha sweeps the legs from underneath. Sasha Banks, doesn't matter how tired she is, you cannot count out the boss. She can get the job done. She's done it enough times here in CWR, but a singles championship has eluded her thus far. Going for the bow and arrow there is Sasha. Carmella struggling, trying to break free. She's able to, goes into the pin. Sasha kicks her off. Into the corner goes the Princess of Staten Island. She's going at it now. Boots, knees, choking. Sasha doing everything in her power to try and win this one. She knows now the longer this one goes, the more it favours Carmella. 1, 2. Carmella kicks out. Sasha's already expended a lot of energy. Carmella is still relatively fresh. Luthez press there, nice counter. Sasha never has the weight advantage or the strength advantage in any matchup, so she uses what she can. She's going for the bow and arrow again, using those knees to great effect. Can Carmella break free? Very close to the ropes. Rope break, it will be in effect. Again, this is your traditional one-fall matchup now. Into the corner goes Carmella. Banks going up top. She's going to go for the Bankensteiner. There it is. Bankensteiner connects into the cover. 1, 2. Not quite, but a move like that could end it if Sasha really wanted it to. Goes for the knee, but Carmella slips out. And Carmella, I think, was going to go for a super kick there. Carmella Hurricanrana. She's in for the cover now. 1, 2. Sasha pops the shoulder up and Carmella starting to show signs of frustration. That's the last thing she wants. She wants to stay on this thing. She wants to stay capable of handling this matchup. Leg drop. Sasha Banks in control of this thing now. Jawbreaker there by Sasha. We often only see that move as a counter. Nice to see it as an offensive move. Got a cover here from Sasha Banks as 1. Carmella able to kick out without too much fuss. This match still goes on. You know, the more and more time is wearing away, the more and more Sasha is getting even more tired, even more bruised, even more battered, because she's been in this thing at least 10 minutes longer than Carmella. Goes for the boot there. Carmella blocks it. Elbow. Looks like Carmella was going to try and follow up, and finally Sasha Banks lands that knee in the spine. Looked like she was never going to there. Kicks her in the stomach. Goes straight down for the cover. Sasha trying to steal this now. There's 1, there's 2. Not quite able to get the job done yet. It's getting closer and closer though, ladies and gentlemen. Drives the knee again. It's just a straight soccer ball kick right to the abdomen there of Carmella. Stops right on her back to follow up. And Carmella, she's going to try and steal this. Code of silence. Code of silence. You see Sasha there trying to reach out with her legs. The referee calls it as a rope break. I don't think I actually saw, maybe, I don't know. But Sasha immediately started trying to stretch out with her toes. Trying to reach the bottom right, and I think the referee called it that way. And it's only because of the positioning Sasha was in that she is still in this thing. The code of silence probably would have gotten her, especially with how tired she must be at this point. Another straight kick. Sasha certainly turning up the aggression, but look at Carmella. Flies out of nowhere with that Hurricanrana. Well, head scissors, should I say. Carmella, leg drop! That's not usual for Carmella to go up high, but when the stakes are this high. But Sasha Banks, what's she doing here? Sasha Banks pulls her in, elbow to the top of the head. Hits the stomach, and I know what she's trying to go for here. Wraps them. Bankrupt. Sasha stacks her up. 1, 2, 3, it's over! Wow, that was something, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha Banks, I'm a little lost for words. Sasha Banks came out of nowhere. And won that. I mean, that was beautiful. Back and forth action. You started to feel like Sasha was getting a little desperate towards the end. That's what made the difference, though. Look at that Bankensteiner, though. It's just so beautifully executed. Carmella crashes into the ground. That could have ended it, but the Princess of Staten Island was a fighter here tonight. That Hurricanrana there from Carmella. She went for as many covers as she could. They both did. Neither one of them was just going to sit there and let it slip them by. You see the first attempt was blocked there, but there it is. Perfection. I think I know why Sasha was aiming the knees at the upper of the spine now. Extra damage on the Banks statement. And Banks makes that statement. As she said on Asylum a few nights ago, bosses make dollar, bosses make bank. Here is your winner and the new Triple S champion, Sasha Banks. She's done it. First in, last out. The boss is your new Triple S champion.